with Jeremy G-Town. Should Dallas re-sign Tim Hardaway Jr.? Hashtag NBA. G-Town, I appreciate this one. Look, I'm definitely leaning in that direction. I would rather bring back Tim Hardaway Jr. than not Jeremy. At the same time, you need to monitor free agency. You need to see what else is out there. Trades. Obviously, you got a new GM in Nico Harrison, new head coach in Jason Kidd. So a lot of things at play here. But Tim Hardaway Jr., I thought played well last year and deserves to get paid by somebody, and that might end up being the Dallas Mavericks. What do you guys think? Should Dallas re-sign Tim Hardaway? Type Y for yes, type in for no. Get your votes in on this one. You can follow our Mavs channel at youtube.com/MavsTV. THJ, the question for Dallas, what's his role? Is he your number 3? I think if he's your number 3, that's okay. Can't be your number 2 like he was asked to be in the playoffs last year with Porzingis being an absolute stiff. So Y for yes, in for no. Let us know if you guys believe that Dallas should re-sign Tim Hardaway Jr. this offseason. For Hype, appreciate the question. Was Rick Carlisle a good pickup for Indiana? Yeah, I think so. And, I kind of spoke out of turn the other day on our Mavericks channel, youtube.com/MavsTV, when I said that it's a full rebuild in Indiana. I don't think it's a full rebuild, actually, the more I've looked at it. I forgot they got Karis LeVert in that trade. I think that was a nice pickup for Indiana in that James Harden trade. You got Sabonis, you got Turner. I still think you got to get rid of one of those two at some point. Brogdon's a nice young piece. They're not ready to contend at a high level, but that's probably a playoff team if fully healthy. You got TJ Warren as well, who missed most of last season. So, yeah, I do think that's a good pickup, and he's coached there before and had some success. A few more minutes. Let's answer this question first. Better part of the offseason, type D for draft, type F for free agency. I can get a couple of shout-outs here. Billy says draft. Let us know, what is the better part of the NBA offseason? D for draft, F for free agency. James says draft. Lil Ebden says free agency. Get your votes in right now. Which part do you like better? We got X-Terror up. Best free agent fits in Dallas. Free agent? I would love John Collins. He's restricted. Atlanta's in the conference finals. I bet he stays there, but he's a player that I would like quite a bit. I think I'm intrigued by Spencer Dinwiddie as another creator next to Luka. Depends on cost there. Obviously, Tim Hardaway is a guy you would like to bring back. For those watching on our Mavericks channel, youtube.com/MavsTV, we'll do a top free agent targets video probably next week, so stay tuned for that. Reagan talks about movies. If you could bring back an old player to an existing team, what player and what team? Dirk to the prime Dirk with Luka in Dallas, because I'm a Mavs fan. I think that would be a lethal pick and pop duo there. Some other ones. Oh man, how about Shaq to Portland? Like, what's been the Blazers' biggest issue? They're not great defensively, and they don't get a lot of production out of bigs. Well, Dame Dolla shooting 37-footers and Shaq dominating the paint, that would be a whole lot of fun. So those are a couple of examples I can think of, but appreciate the question. Marquis Robertson, Harrison, who do you have in the NBA Finals this year? Well, how about you guys just vote on it, and then I'll give my thoughts. 2021 champs, who's it going to be? Type LAC for the Clips, type PHX for the Suns, type ATL for the Atlanta Hawks, type MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. Get your votes in, and I'll get my thoughts on it. I've got the Suns and the Bucks. I know the Bucks, got off to a slow start in this series, but I think they end up winning it over the Atlanta Hawks, and I think the Suns close out the Clippers in probably 6 games. So Suns, Bucks, CP3, Giannis, one of those guys will get their first ring. NBA Now goes live every Friday, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Eastern time. And hey, I don't want to overpromise, but I think Monday we're going to be going live too for next week. So subscribe, turn on notifications, youtube.com/chatsportstv. As the NBA offseason closes in, we'll be going live probably twice a week here on YouTube. So subscribe. Don't miss any of our coverage here on Chat Sports.